yes, you lot knew there was a good chance that Man United and Spurs were going to reach the final.
Yeah, fact.
But there's a difference between knowing that and it actually happening, it coming to fruition, and you having to deal with that on the same week. 24 hours after you got dumped out of a semi-final. So let's reverse and look at things here. If you, Nick, and the whole Arsenal fan base had got to a Champions League final and Tottenham or Man United or both of them got dumped out the next day, you lot would be having a field day right now. You lot would be having a parade like you did after that stupid Real Madrid game. Declan Rice scores 2 free kicks and your
in the Europa League final.
Declan Rice scores 2 amazing generational free kicks and your whole fan base acted like you lot already won the fucking competition. You lot went to the Bernabeu. Oh, Rice cooks better with the lid on.
What is going on?
Rice cooks better than lid. We've all got Rice.
But no one cares. This guy's just podcasters. I'm sorry.
We've all got Rice.
Podcasters. I'm so sorry. We're 15 minutes in.
We've all got Rice. We've all got Rice.
I was going to dash this.
The rice is right here. We've all got Rice. We don't need Declan about Rice cooks better with the lid on. The only thing that was cooking was Enrique and PSG. You lot smoked Real Madrid for no reason.
We're 15 minutes into this pod.
You smoked them for no reason, just to get dumped out.
We're 15 minutes into this pod, and podcasters and listeners, sorry, not podcasters, listeners, all I can do is apologize for this waffle and nonsense you've had to endure for 15 minutes. So anyway, let's cut this and this gimmicks that this guy's performing, yeah, and let's just get into it.
Hey, Patrice Evra, can I say it? Go on.
Patrice Evra,
the greatest philosopher known to man.
Everyone's come out and said, Scholes, all these ex-pundits are coming out and players and coming out and saying, respectfully, as a United fan and a Spurs fan, it's shameful that you're gloating here about Arsenal and you're being in the final when you're 16th in the league. It's disgraceful. And can I just say, I know you keep saying
what?
I know you keep saying, please let me finish. I know you keep saying it's a lose-lose. It's not, because one of these teams, we don't know who yet. Yeah. Spurs or United, it's going to
share the misery with you.
Not share it, because we just lost in the semi-final against PSG, who you've just been going on about as the best team.
That hurts more.
Let me talk, man. Go on. Go on. But one of you two is going to have an almighty howler. One, you're going to have to finish 16th.
Yep.
And lose. Two, the lack of Champions League football is going to be detrimental to one of your clubs is fucked, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoever it is, the corner I'm coming for.
So we will cross that bridge when we get to it. You have your opportunity on the double down post that. But right now,
I actually think it's more embarrassing if Spurs lose. And I'm not just saying this. One, because you've had the same manager.
I agree.
He's a new manager. So I think there's a bit of compassion for him, that if he doesn't win it, because he's only joined mid-season, he's trying to get to know the club. And two, for your manager talking his generational speech around, I always win things in my second season. Yeah. If he does not win, the corn that's coming is... Anyway, let me not talk too much.
Listen.
Because you could win. There's a chance you can win.
No, listen, I'll be real. This final is 50-50, isn't it? It's a 50-50 final. Both teams are terrible. There's like 1 point separating them in the Premier League. Both teams have done well in the Europa League this season. I'd say in terms of squad and players, they're pretty on par and quite similar in terms of talent. It's a 50-50. One thing I would say is, if I had to look at it logically, Man United have won silverware in recent years. Yeah. And even this group of players won silverware last year, so they know how to get on over the line as a group. Obviously, we know the long running joke's been happening. Spurs haven't won silverware for 17 years. So, if you was a favourite, and with the bookies, I've looked at it, Man United are the favourites.
Are they the favourites?
Yeah, they're marginal favourites with the bookies. However, to me, this is a 50-50 game. Whoever shows up on the day and wants it more, sprinkled in with a little bit of luck, wins the game. Yeah, that's why.
You think it's that easy?
Easy? I don't think it's
not easy, but you think it's that
straightforward.
Yeah,
I just think whoever wants it more on the day will walk away with it, because both of the teams aren't good this season, and the stakes are high. Like you said, the financial gain for winning this, getting backdoor into the Champions League, is massive. The players you can attract from getting into the Champions League is massive. Also, you get a European Cup, which is massive, because they're hard. They don't come by often for any club. But you know what's even madder that I thought about, that people forget? The winner of the Europa League plays the winner of the Champions League in the Super Cup.
Yeah.
So there's a second trophy on the line as well. It's basically the two finals if you win that final.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this gets to play either PSG or Inter Milan for the Super Cup. we have to win this, man. We have to win this.
I
Anyhow, Tottenham win this, and then we go win the Super Cup as well. No one chat to me.
It pains me to say, but I think Spurs will win.
Why?
Because you're better. On paper, you're a better team than Man United. They rebuild.
But what about the fact that, like we said, they know how to win trophies, though?
But then it will be so Spursy that you beat them 3 times in the season, and the 4th time is when you lose. The most important time.
I hear you, though. What you're saying is, yes, it's a weird one because you're right. Whoever loses in that game, the door opens as an opportunity for Arsenal fans to get onto them 100%. And enjoy their misery. But you still have to deal with the misery of the other person winning it.
Yeah, but I think and most Arsenal fans would say is, if you really deep it, Arsenal and Man United have beef, but if you really deep it, that beef is mainly because of the online fan base and a bit of the rivalry. But I don't think it's that deep if Man United win the Europa. Like, we saw them win FA Cup last season. Like, it's not that deep. I think we don't want, most Arsenal fans unanimously say we prefer Man United to win it.
Yeah, well, also because they win silverware as well. Yeah. So it's like Spurs, you want that run to keep going where we don't win anything. I hear you. Also, the fact that if we finish 16th but win a European trophy and get Champions League, it's mad. That's a bitter pill to swallow. Mad. That's a bitter, but we need this. It's been too long. I feel like the area of Tottenham needs a parade. It will do wonders for the area.
Yeah.
It will do wonders for the area. It will bring some excitement in there. What do you mean?
Who starts?
Well, you want me to run through the team?
Yeah, because Maddison's injured, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll probably be...
Was he ever going to start?
Probably, yeah. But I think it'll be Kulusevski in the 10 then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Put Kulusevski in Madison's position and then play a different player. Brennan Johnson and Son, or Brennan Johnson and Tel if Son isn't fit.
Oh, Son's not been fit?
No.
Oh, I didn't know
Richarlison started in the game on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. How did he play? I forgot about him.
Meaty. And then Tel came on.
It's going to be the Bruno Fernandes show, isn't it?
It is, bro. I hate that because I've been on that guy saying he's overrated, and he always proves me wrong. He
does deliver though.
Again, he delivers. He's a big player, man. I have to admit, he's a big player. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But this whole week has just been. I'm being honest, as a Spurs fan. Obviously, we ain't won it, so this could still fall in love. It's been an incredible week for me personally. Just seeing Harry Kane win his first trophy, Arsenal going out, and then Spurs reaching a European final. Like, that's even something to celebrate us getting to, because we just don't get to European finals often. After 2019, I didn't think we'll ever get to one, even Europa League again, for a long time.
Not even Europa League?
Nah, because we've always followed. When was the last time we was in a Europa League final? We've been in Europa League bare times.
I was convinced you would have.
Ange, I'm saying this now. If we win it, I still want Ange to leave.
Really?
I'm putting it out there. Listen, everyone knows I'm not the biggest fan of Ange Postecoglou, but I will congratulate him and the players for reaching the final. I'm man enough to say that. That's an achievement. Shout out to Ange for doing that.
Though, you've got to admit, Bodo Glimt is not... When you're... Especially
Watching the game, it was easy.
Saying that, when you're watching Arsenal PSG and the levels of PSG, like you're saying how good they are, and then you're watching your semi-final against Bodo Glimt, you have to admit, man, it's like a different light year.
It is, but the game we played before was super difficult. Frankfurt, 2 legs. They're third in the Bundesliga.
They're much more difficult than Real Madrid.
Of course they're not, bruv. We don't have to compare it to there, but they're a good side.
But this is what
we weren't supposed. No, but what I'm saying is, no, but you're downplaying, our route to the final. And what I'm saying is, yes, Bodo Glimt, I agree with you, but no one gave us a prayer that we would get past Frankfurt in 2 legs, because they were third in their league and we're 15th, 16th in ours. So we still had to get past Frankfurt, which wasn't easy, just to get to Bodo Glimt. That's the first thing I'll say. Second thing I'll say is this, right? Postecoglou. If he wins it, I think it's the perfect opportunity for him to leave. Because what it means is he gets to keep his record intact. I always win a trophy in my second season. He's guided Spurs. That's his second year in the project. He's guided them to European trophy, back into the Champions League. For me, if he was smart, it's good for him to walk away at that point, because he's achieved success at Spurs. He gets another top club, I think, or maybe not top, but he still gets, his career's still there. Do you get what I'm saying? That makes his stock go up a bit.
Do you think no matter what happens, he leaves?
No, I think there's a chance he stays, but I don't think he should. Yeah. Because the reality is, say he wins that trophy, it's pandemonium, Ange is the guy, whatever. We go into next season and things start falling at the side again. It will be the Ten Hag thing, where Ten Hag won a trophy when he really should have left. They kept him on and he got sacked. I can see that happening. Yeah, so for me, it's like, just leave. If you win the trophy, leave. If you don't win, definitely leave. Like that's where I'm at with it. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I give him his props for getting to a Europa final. That's dope. If he wins it, incredible. He's broke Spurs' drought. It's a European trophy, first one since 1984. They're in the Champions League, but I think usually then in Spain, in Bilbao.
Sorry, not where. When?
I can't remember the date, but it's not next week, but the week after.
Going?
I'm trying.
Is it?
I'm speaking to PR companies and brands. I'm trying to make something happen.
And is it anything looking good?
We'll see, man.
Damn.
We'll see. I'm trying though. I want to be out there, man, on the piss up. Obviously, I went Madrid for the Champions League final that time.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously, when you lose though.
What a day that was.
When you lose, it's horrible.
What a day
that was. That was the day you was the most scared in your life.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
he was the most scared. Every Arsenal fan was the most scared
because there was no way Mo Salah, Mane.
Yeah, but still, just the fact that once a team is in there, even if
anything can happen,
anything can happen. You don't. That's a long 90 minutes.
Which is why I didn't want you.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want you to use it, because once you get to the final, it doesn't matter who you got in that final. There's a chance because it's a 90-minute game.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
So I'm like, that's why with this, that's why when this game starts, Arsenal fans, they're gonna be scared that Spurs are gonna win it. Because it just looks so bad. Also,
what are you going to say now?
Out of all the traditional top 6 clubs, Arsenal are the only club that haven't reached the final this season. Chelsea reached one, Spurs have reached one, Man United reached one, Liverpool reached one, even though they lost to Newcastle. City have reached one, the FA Cup. And even Newcastle won one. And they're not even traditional Big Six.
There's no shame in football because we're now...
How are you not the only team out of the traditional Big Six after all the points you've got, after only losing 3 games?
Do you know why there's no shame in football? Do you know why there's no shame in football?
Oh God, I love this.
There's no shame.
I love this game.
There's no shame in football because you've got us talking about Chelsea getting to Conference League final.
A final's a final, bro.
No, I'm not doing that.
A final's a final, bro.
Okay, so Arsenal.
You know, the only ones not in the final.
If final's a final, Arteta an Arsenal team. If you can hear this, if you listen to the pod, I know you guys listen. Please, next season, finish 14th. No, finish 11th or 12th. Get to the Europa League, European Conference League, and win that. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Winning trophies in finals. It's nonsense. Let's fucking have it right, yeah? You try and get top 4, top 5 because Champions League football. So you shouldn't be celebrating for being that far down the pecking order that you're in the Conference League and you're winning it. It's a disgrace, man.
What have you won this season?
I don't want to win the Conference League. So
was this season a success for you?
No, it wasn't.
For you, do you feel like it was a success? How would you chalk this season up?
I would say it's been a meaty season because our ambitions and the standards are high.
What about, come on Netflix FC, what about next season?
Next season we're on smoke. You see Zubimendi deal.
They see this. They say...
You've seen the Zubimendi deal.
Patrice Evra is one of the greatest philosophers of our generation. He said they are Netflix FC is always next season. Never has a truer quote been spoken. Arteta is just Pochettino. He's Diet Pochettino. He used to be Diet Pep. Now he's just Diet Pochettino. At least Pochettino got to a Champions League final. At least he got to a Champions League final. This fraud with his hair dye couldn't even do that. He's about to go into his 6th season with this team. And you know what's funny? That FA Cup he won, I don't even rate that. And the reason I don't rate it is because it wasn't his team. He adopted a team and won it with someone else's team. And the moment he's built his own team, he ain't won nothing. I watched Thomas Partey take throw-ins like Rory Delap. Man was on this Rory Delap thing in a Champions League semi-final. Is that what you lot got there for? To embody Stoke? All season it's been corners, set pieces, headers. That's how they've been racking up these points anyway.
Let's not do that.
Majority of the time they've been scoring. I've seen at the first half of the season, that's all they were doing. Arsenal don't even kick ball no more. The DNA ain't even there. It's mutated.
That's nonsense.
Arsene Wenger instilled the DNA in that club. Beautiful football, tiki-taka. I don't know what Arteta's done to that. He's ripped up the playbook and just changed it. I'm watching Champions League semi-finals and man are rolling, rubbing up the ball with their shirt and throwing it into the box, bro.
What's that going to do with anything?
What do you mean?
You can't do that.
You can, but come on, man. What other team did that? In all the other teams in the semis, what did that? Inter didn't do that. And they're way more pragmatic. PSG didn't do it. Barcelona didn't do it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.